Hi and welcome everyone to another series of iGebra's YouTube Live. Today we're going to talk about how can parents actually make kids fall in love with math, especially during the summer vacation. It is a tough nut to crack, but definitely the parents have to do it one or the other way. With subjects like English or maybe social science, marks can actually come from a variety of factors like creativity, spelling, grammar, style, punctuation, and more. But with math, there are very few opportunities to earn marks because the answer is either right or the answer is either wrong. Many students struggle with memorizing all the rules and equations that are involved in mathematics. And they also have this fear of committing mistakes over and over again. So we have our math educator Raju over here and our digital marketer Shreya over here to help us and assist all the parents out there how and what they can do to make their child fall in love with math during the summer vacation. So hi Raju and hi Shreya, welcome to the show.
I agree.
Hi Akriti, thank you for having me this on this
I
show.
It's all our pleasure, and we are very grateful that you could take some time from your busy schedule. So, Shreya, I would like to begin with you. There is this stigma attached to mathematics, right? Whenever the kids hear the term mathematics, they will always get anxious or they'll get irritated. There is some stigma attached to it. So, what could be the reasons to love math?
I agree to the fact that kids get terrified when they hear the word math itself. So the reason to love math are like huge kind of reasons we have. Like um, how do I put it up? So basically, the reasons to love math is basically like, first of all, they have to score well in school. That
Right.
is the academical part. But after apart from academics and books, math is used everywhere, even for kids when they are playing, or there are some games which involve math, like when they are using dice over some games or saving up money to buy the chocolates or
Mm.
toys. So,
Yes,
we can use math to tell kids that, if you save 5 rupees per day, in 2 days you can get a diary milk for yourself.
Mm.
So that can be a reason, or
That could be a good source of motivation
exactly.
for them.
And they would be interested to know more about it. Like
Right.
once I still remember, like I have a nephew, he's going to first class now. So I always tell him, ki, if you save 2 rupees per day, you can get this or that. So he daily comes up and give me 2 rupees. He's like, okay, keep this 2 rupees. Tell me now, you know, if I give you 2 rupees for whole 1 month, how many chocolates do I get?
Get. Correct.
Like
Correct.
he's using multiplication there without him knowing what the concept is yet.
Absolutely.
So
That's so true.
that can be your absolute reason for them to love math. And
Correct.
other than that, one is to buy themselves something and to play games.
Mm.
And the other reason would be the academic.
Yes. And I clearly remember, I would like to add one more to point. So my friends, they used to help their mother especially doing the household chores. So their mother used to ask them, okay, if you do something for me, I'll give you like this much money, maybe 10 rupees or maybe 5 rupees. To all the chores that you do. Like if you do one core, you'll get 5 rupees, and if you do two cores. So they used to come and tell me, okay, I have now this much amount of money because I was doing all of these things. So at that point of time, I never felt the importance of involving children in this kind of exercise, but and now I really do how important it is.
It's
Uh,
basically
so
like you never know what you're doing. Like they don't even realize that they're doing math here. They just feel like, okay, I'm just putting up some money together and buying some stuff. So it's like unintentionally or indirectly, they are keeping math like addition, subtraction, multiplication in their daily lives. Like the small kids you see first, second class kids saving up money for themselves and buying some stuff. Like they are doing math ahead of what we are doing right now.
Correct, correct. I think all small things make up to a huge thing. So that's really important. So coming over to you, Raju, we've spoken about that, what would be the benefits of learning mathematics, but what exactly are the root causes where children actually face all the problems and issues in mathematics?
Yeah, that's a very good question because I used to face this in my childhood. I was always scared of mathematics because in the class, 30 students are there. 30 students cannot ask questions to the teacher,
Hmm.
and hardly they understand the concept because we have been following traditional ways of teaching mathematics, and
Hmm.
we have not changed them. So in summer, if any child wants to learn mathematics very well, they can just try different methodologies in mathematics because they have ample of time.
Correct.
So they can learn different ways, different methodologies. Uh, because they don't understand clearly when it comes to basic calculations, especially for most of the children, the first thing is subtraction.
Hmm.
So there, the confusion starts there.
Correct.
Why are we taking, 10 base? Why are we, most of us do not even know, like, why are we taking base 10? And when it comes to subtraction, why are we taking borrowed 10? Why not 20? Why are we decreasing it? All this, make a child don't understand anything. He will be definitely confused. From there, he starts hating this mathematics. After that, algebra comes,
Correct.
ABC. Students don't understand really why ABCD is coming into mathematics. That is English and this is mathematics. They really don't understand. So they really face understanding the basic concepts.
Hmm.
That is the reason I can say they don't love mathematics.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And this has, taken me back to the memories where I remember we used to solve math problems based on addition and subtraction. And there used to be math problems saying that how much should be added to this number
Yes,
to get this number. So whenever I used to see this, okay, added, so it must be an addition thing, but it used to be a subtraction word problem. So that
correct.
was very confusing for me because the question says how much should be added. Now, the entire question will make sense if I read it in one go, but if I just stick to these two, three words which say added, how much should be added? So I used to get confused. So, yeah, uh, all the points that you've mentioned are definitely are the biggest causes of concern and worry for kids while they are understanding and learning mathematics. So as the summer is approaching, kids are looking forward to it, even parents are looking forward to it. And because as Shreya has already said that math is everywhere and you cannot live without it, so what can the parents do this summer so that they can make their child fall in love with math? What activities should the parents do, or what things that the parents should keep in mind so that they can actually build that confidence and energy towards mathematics in their child? Yeah, Shreya, go ahead.
I think first of all, as Raju just now mentioned, the basics are important. When the basics are not right, kids get fear. Like I see my friends when we were in like seventh, eighth class, we some few kids are just slow at math, or they can't do the basic multiplication,
Hmm.
and they used to fear algebra and trigonometry. That's because the basics were not right. We always go in a traditional way where we sometimes forget the fact that the basics are very important. So
Hmm.
I feel in the summer we can take some time, like the parents can take some time for their children to or make them learn the basic concept using the base, like the daily life skills. They can give them some household chores, for example, like when they are cooking, when they are making some dish, they can just tell, okay, I'm taking one onion and two tomatoes, like how many vegetables are together. They can count then and there and tell. So
Yeah.
it's like the basic, and also they can minus something. Like I, for example, I took three. tomatoes, but I want to use only one. So I'm taking two out. Like
Yes.
3 minus 2, it will be 1 which I'm using, right? So not only addition, multiplication, like I feel math can be related everywhere, like literally everywhere, in every concept.
Yes.
And they can, they especially don't have to take some, hours and hours to teach math for their kids. They can just tell them some basic concepts. There are a lot of worksheets online. For example, we have a lot of worksheets which involve the basic examples. So that can also be used, because nowadays kids are very fast. They use laptops, they use computers. They know more than what our 20s and 90s generation know. So I feel we can use our digital platforms to, make them learn something. And that's it.
Yeah, that's great trips, tricks that the parents can actually use. What about you, Raju?
Yeah, because in the summer they have ample of time.
Hmm.
So as Ria said that basics are important and they can give time on basics. Because all students have time, so they can gather and they can discuss about these ideas related to mathematics. For example, let's take multiplication tables. So they can discuss and they can ask each other the questions in multiplication tables. Instead of following the regular methods, they can just try for different methods in multiplication table. For example, here in our algebra, we follow for multiplication tables in a different way. We
Correct.
approach in a different way. We follow from left to right. So these kind of things, if they can learn in the summer, because they have a lot of time and they can apply that, they can discuss with all the friends of them.
Yes.
And one thing is very important: if you are learning something and if you can teach that to somebody, that means you have understood that concept very clearly.
Correct.
So teaching the kids
Teaching
near,
is right.
yeah, so teaching the kids near to you is really a great thing to improve your learning outcomes, not their learning outcomes. So the teaching is really important. So you don't need to be professional teacher so that anyone can teach anybody. So you can use this time to teach. And one more thing is many things are there outside uh, which can be connected to the mathematics
Hmm.
wherever you go. For example, if you go to movie theater, because since summer everyone may go to cinema theaters, and there also mathematics plays a major role.
Hmm.
Everywhere you go, everything, and only thing parents can make student think about mathematics. You don't need to do everything on the paper. Just wherever mathematics available, wherever um, there is a concept of mathematics. If they can tell about that, you can give a gift
Hmm.
rather than just giving a gift only for birthdays. If they tell some concept uh, related to mathematics from outside, so you can give them a gift, so they also get encouraged. So this kind of different things can make them love the mathematics.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's great. So it was lovely hearing from both of you, and I'm sure our audience has also received some insights about what to do and how to make their children fall in love with math this summer. And to all the viewers, stay tuned. We will be talking about more about all of these math related activities for the children. So stay tuned, and thank you so much, Shreya and Raju. We had a great time. Thank
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 you,
you.
Akriti, for having us here. We had a great time too.
Thank you so much for having me here.
you.